Okay, guys, we are live with the first quarterfinal. Actually, let me close my window. It is a bit too loud outside. Okay, there we go. So let's start with the introduction again. We have the first quarterfinal, the first set of quarterfinals coming up. Quarterfinal 1 and 2 will be played now, and then we have quarterfinal 3 and 4 being played just after that. We have Mawi, Default, Macarrony, and Cilky, who are battling it out for 2 spots in the winner bracket semifinal. The others will be down into the loser bracket quarterfinal. Yeah, like loser bracket quarterfinal, because you're gonna play against the loser of the semifinal. It is working like that. Like the winner and loser bracket is always like you need a massive 5-head to understand all of that. But I think that Cilky can do it here. He goes in here as the 3rd-seeded player, and against Default and Mawi, he played very good. And also Macarrony, maybe he can get himself some points. So good luck to the players. We have this map starting it all off with. We have Surdo from Anisado, which is map number 1. So we expect times below 51. So good luck to the players. And there we can already see the difference here. Default and Mawi are on 1st and 2nd. Then Cilky on 3rd. Yeah. Macarrony on 4th position here. Oh, but can come closer to Cilky here. So let's keep with the battle here for a second and take a look onto the 1st place battle. Mawi versus Default here. The THE driver versus Numolops. Oh, great line from Default. Into the lead he goes. A nice approach. Then we have the ending. Default with more speed, but of course now this left-hander, this right-hander, I mean, the ending very important to get good. Mawi is getting good amount of speed, but Default jumps a bit further and he gets it. Mawi with a mistake. Default is leading, but where are the other players? Macarrony actually gets himself that 3rd position, and with that he already got his goal. Cilky on 4th. Mawi actually gets 2nd place, but what a messy round here. Next round. So 4 rounds per map. And then we're gonna go to the next one. Okay, Mawi with a great start again. Then we have Macarrony actually overtaking Cilky here, who didn't have the best start into the race. Got it actually not that bad. But right now he finds himself on last place even. Also Macarrony is ahead of him. So Mawi or Default, who will get that 10-pointer here. Looking like Mawi will get it. Not the best line though, had to readjust it a little bit, but jumps very direct. And now Default makes that mistake. And also Cilky. So Macarrony with 6 points in this round. Default gets it, but you can see the ending can be very tricky. So Default only with 4 points in this round. And again, not the best performance here from the bottom 2 players. Let's say like that. Next one is coming up. Cilky, Default, and Mawi with a good start. Then we have Macarrony a bit behind though. But he can still play well. I mean, he got himself 10 points and is just capitalizing from mistakes that the others are doing. And Cilky just does that. Maybe, of course, the pressure is coming into play. But still, a great job from Macarrony here to just stay alive. But now the battle again between Mawi and Default. Into the ending we go. Default with a great line. Mawi has it very, very good as well, but jumps low and also makes it here. Default in 2nd, 50.63. That's actually a good time. Then Cilky on 3rd and Macarrony on last. Okay, last round already on this map. But I think that we can really see the direction already. Macarrony with 13 points, then Cilky can do something. But of course, he needs to get himself first or second place, or both, if preferably both, like one first place in this round, one second place in this round, or maybe just win it here, because he needs to get that. Even Macarrony is ahead of him, who is of course the outsider in this match, and has shown us a good performance. But Cilky with too many mistakes again, he touches the wall. He should work on his consistency game, but of course things like that can happen. Mawi in first, then we have Default on second, but Mawi with a mistake there, and I think he's not able to clear that jump. He has to go for the safe finish, but still gets himself third place. Cilky on second though, after a mistake from both Cilky and Macarrony themselves. Now of course also Mawi, who got third. It is Default, the only player who was left alive and was more than 1 second ahead of P number 2. Okay, to the next map we go. Again, there's a warm-up, and we have Saudat from Cilky, so who's playing this one. So maybe he is feeling a bit better on this one, because right now 30-30, 16 and 16 points for the players. That is not looking too good for them, who are in the lower seats, let's say like that. Because 14 points after one map, after 4 rounds of playing, that is definitely a lot. So who will get it? That's the question. Sorry, Pika, if you hear. I think the match 1 is not being covered, or like match 2 is not covered, and everyone is gonna cast match 1 here. I'm sorry for that. I haven't seen that. But also no one has told me that. I would have gone for the other match. But that's how it is. Next time we know that I maybe have to check Discord. But let's go ahead into the next round. Mawi versus Cilky here in the first couple of drifts. Oh, but Cilky again with a mistake. And also Macarrony is overtaking him here. He's doing a fantastic job of just getting himself that safe approach. But of course there's a lot of pressure, because it is definitely Cilky who can make it speed-wise. But right now Mawi and Default are in first and second place. And Mawi will get that. Only one more left-hander and then the jump to the finish. Hard to mess that one up if you just have to go straight. Default jumping so close. But a 45.44 here. Also a great time from him on this map. So WR on Saudat is a 45.15. So nice time from Mawi. Also Mawi, remarkable to say the least. Mawi has 4 out of 4 WRs on those tracks. And he's now up to 40 points. Into the next round we go. Mawi again with a very good line. You really want to go that far inside into this sausage part, since you just get yourself the most amount of speed out of that. And Mawi with a beautiful line there as well. Default can only chase him and rely on a mistake. Then we see Cilky on third place. Doesn't get the gear. Macarrony on fourth. So Mawi will take this round eventually. Again with a 45.57. Really good map for him. Default on a second. And then Cilky and Macarrony behind. All right. So 50 points for Mawi. He's halfway through, but of course there's still the finest mode. So finest mode means that you have to win one more round in order to make it. So looking very good for him to qualify. Of course, there's also a prize pool on the line, 135 euro. That is a lot of money actually for a Portuguese or for a regional competition. That is great to see as always. And right now it is Mawi who is leading the pack again. Default can only see his back tires and the back of his car as he's extending his lead. A great line from Mawi in to the lead. He even extends his lead and he gets another 45 mid, a point 48. So nice time. And yeah, look at that. 60 points for him. And he's just on a roll here, extending his lead to default as well. So if with a victory, he could close it out on the next map if he wins all the rounds there. But he's doing a really great job of just capitalizing or just using his consistency. Of course, Mawi, one of the more known tech players in this pack, as well as default. Cilky, yeah, I mean, he's playing for Team THC, but I haven't really seen him too much. Don't want to sound disrespectful here. But he's also doing a great job of just keeping up with the pace. But of course, if you know that you have to push it in order to beat those players, you just make those mistakes. And right now, that's just the thing. Mawi and the default are just getting first and second all the rounds. And another great time from Mawi, a point 36. Man. Nice time. Boom, ba, 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 ba. Next round is coming up, or next map is coming up. It is Pronto, yeah? Pronto is the next map. From Anisado. WRS per usual from Mawi. And he can close it out here. He has 70 points. So with 4 victories, he would be through. The question is, can he make it or not? Yeah. So nice map from Anisado. Also bringing us a map for this competition. With the old school like scenery. This is wall, right? Very old school. I really like that. And good luck. So warm-up has ended and we're now gonna start. It just sounds great. It just sounds great. Pronto. Does it mean like faster? Or what does it mean? I don't even know what it means. Okay. Another 4 rounds. Ready. I see. I think it was in Italian. There was also, like this wall was the word there was there as well. But I think it didn't mean pronto, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, Mawi leading. What a surprise. Default on second and then Cilky on third. But default comes a bit closer. So you of course want to get that top seat in order to make it. But Mawi cannot match the pace here. Also in the ending grade, default cannot match the pace to Mawi, who's just driving a 47.28. Sehnsucht. So Bonifacio, I might be wrong, but are you able to speak German? Or like, are you living in Portugal? Or are you from Germany? I don't get that, because I was having in my head that you're from Germany. I don't know why, but you can maybe elaborate yourself there. But well, let's actually go into the round here and see who will take it. Macarrony on last, and second last, I mean, overtaking Cilky, who has made a mistake. But what a fight for first. Default and Mawi batting it out for first. Very important for Mawi to get that position, but not the best amount of speed for him. So Default is coming closer. Who is getting it? Mawi is still leading, but Default with a great approach in this part, but it's not enough for him. Default cannot match the pace, even though it was a great round, a point 44 and a point 48. So a great round from them. Ah, I see. I didn't know that, but great to hear that. So, do you understand me actually when I sometimes talk German in my stream, or is it too hard for you? But 3.5 years, you can definitely pick up a language there. But yeah, let's go into the next round. I mean, it is Mawi who can go up into finals mode after 11 rounds, but he makes that mistake. And now this is the chance here for Cilky to come back. He needs to win. And guys, never have Lucker's Turbo as a caster. You know that he's always cursing people. You should know that, okay? So Default now on first. Can he get it? Only a couple of more turns to go. That was very close for him. But Default is staying ahead. And he will do it. Default denying the finest mode to Mawi here. For now. And up to 76 points he goes. So very anticlimactic in terms of the points. But of course there's still the finals mode that you have to clear. No, I see. That's cool though. That's cool. I mean, German is something. Germany is a weird language. German is a weird language, yeah. Or like odd. I don't know. It's odd. So no one is finalist. Mawi got denied, but now he can deny points to Default. You could have gotten first place in this round if Mawi wasn't there. But of course, he cannot think like that because he's gotten himself that first place in that previous round. And now he gets second. He gets first. So Mawi just has to save the ending. And he will just do that. Then he makes it onto the finals mode. So Default with another 10-pointer. Cilky on second. And we have our first finalist, which is Mawi. So again, there's one warm-up before we're gonna go live. So Bimos, the map from Cilky. Can't seal the deal for Mawi. Of course, there's the ending, which is not that easy. But of course, you also have a safe finish. And also this line, this speed check here afterwards. The W on this map is a 51.28 from Mr. Mawi himself. Then Aragon is on a second and Default on third. But yeah, now this speed check here, this right hander beforehand, then not get airtime. And you can mess that one up. And just have to respawn then. Go for the safe way. Mawi with a 51.7. It would be a good time, so good luck to him. Can he make it? Good luck. Do we have our first player in the winner bracket semi-final? Or will he get denied in this round? Could also be the case. Tricky start again. There are a lot of full speed starts on tag maps, which I really like, or like parts where you want to squeeze your car between, or like between some blocks. Like just between very tight parts. Mawi barely survives this one. Cilky now on this part looking really strong on this map in particular. Gets also a great line in this part. But Jumps a little bit too far to the right, so Mawi is extending his lead for the moment. Cilky also with a respawn here, so he had to push it. But it looks like that Mawi will qualify to the winner bracket semifinal, unless he messes up the ending. But this is not the case. Looking good, nice speed, and only one more jump to the right, and Mawi makes it a 51.8, and he is through. GG's to him. Then we have Default with 92 points on a second, so one more victory will seal the deal for him. So Mawi, our first play in the winner bracket semifinal. GG. So this leaves us with 3 players. GG's to you, Mawi. Well played. Nice seeing that. Okay, next round. Default needs a victory in order to get finalist modes. Cilky needs 5 victories in a row. I mean, it's not impossible. He's at 50 points, but still, Cilky has shown us that he is maybe risking too much. And with that, he lost on a lot of points, so he could have been up to like maybe 60 points, maybe 65 or something like that. And then with a second place, he would have been up to 70. So rather consistent driving, if you cannot get yourself that first place, is, yeah, sometimes a bit better, because Cilky has just made maybe a little bit too many mistakes. But he comes closer, gets that bump there, and barely even finishes this one. But definitely a great round, but Default gets first. And with that, he's also finalist, so good luck to him. Great round though, but Cilky has gotten himself, or steered in a little bit too early. And with that, he lost a tremendous amount of speed. Okay, now Cilky is pushing it. Imagine this comeback. Default is behind. He's 5 seconds behind. So this will be good points for them. Good points for Cilky and Macarrony. Macarrony with the touch though. So he's on a little bit of speed. But still a good performance. I mean, look at that. He's at 51 points. So he's not giving up. Just in 14 rounds or 15 rounds. That is a great performance, actually. So Cilky with his first 10-pointer. And maybe that was the wake-up call. Default also the 9 points because he got second. Macarrony was risking it, and only with a 3rd place. Great start from Cilky again. Oh man, will this be the comeback for the THC driver? This looks very good, and actually not like alike compared to the other rounds that he has played on. But of course, one mistake would be enough for Default to take it home. But right now, Cilky is leading and also extending his lead there. Great line, but makes that mistake there on the inside. And oh my god, what is happening? Oh my god, what is happening here? Cilky, can you survive the ending or not? Bro. That was close. Good that there's a map switch now. Oh man, that was so close for Cilky there. Whew. Okay, he's still alive though. He is still alive. So now we're gonna go to map number 1 again, which is Surdo. Or Surdo. And we have one more warm-up before we're gonna go live. Surdo means death. Aha, I see. So death for Mr. Ye Costa, right? Okay. That would be the first surprise if Default will not make it. But of course, it is not over till it's over, right? So good luck, we are starting. Okay, who makes that first mistake? Titiak, it's a Portuguese cup. If you're from Portuguese or from Portugal, then of course it's unlucky. But it is a Portuguese competition. As you can see, there's only one German and one like foreign person on the server. Okay. Default leading the round. And Macarrony with a mistake, also Cilky. So yeah, Default has it now. Unless he fails the ending, of course. Which can happen, but he won't do it. Default takes it and he is through after a wonky ending though. He makes it.